honestly don't.
There's not one guy.
I got to this point. My last hurrah was the Tito thing. When me and Tito were going to do that boxing match, that was like...
You were dead serious about that. I thought it was a gimmick. You were dead serious.
First of all, Tito just did an interview up in Canada where he was saying, you know, Dana wants to fight the fighter to be famous and shit. First of all,
what?
You clown. You put it in the contract to fight me.
Yeah.
I didn't ask to fight Tito. That was part of the stipulation when he came back, that he wanted to box me. And then Tito ended up bailing and pulling out of the thing after I trained for the thing.
You were training legitimate training camp?
Bro, I brought in
Floyd Mayweather home for you?
No, I brought in heavyweight, like real heavyweight guys to spar with. It was like,
wow.
I would be sitting.
Wait a minute, so
I was 37 years old, okay? So I'd be sitting here in my office, right? And these 23 and 24-year-old pro fighters are showing up. Did you ever see that movie, 3 O'Clock High, where the kid's going to get his kicked after school and he's doing everything he can to get out of this thing, you know what I mean?
Whatever you can do.
Yeah.
Oh.
So these guys would show up every day to train with me, and I was like, oh my God, those guys are going to be here in an hour.
Dreading it.
Oh my God, those guys are going to be here in 45 minutes. Oh my God, those guys are going to be here in 15 minutes. And I'd go down and spar with these guys every day getting ready for this fight. And one of the kids that I was sparring with at that time is ranked number 6 in the world right now at heavyweight. And,
did you give him the business?
6 or 8. No, I mean, I went down there and went at it with these guys every day, getting ready for this fight.
How long had you been boxing?
And that
backed out. So you were disappointed when he backed out.
Yeah, I was really upset.
He's still calling him.
I showed up and weighed in. I showed up at the weigh-in.
What was the weigh-in?
He bailed.
What'd you have to weigh?
I had to weigh, I weighed under 200 for that fight. I weighed like 198 or something like that. But Tito was going to weigh 205.
Dang, I thought
Tito had to weigh 205.
Tito walks around at 225.
Exactly. So
That's
he had to weigh
big
205 for the fight.
You must have been very kind of worried.
It wasn't a gimmick. I had to get licensed by the Nevada State Athletic Commission. It was a big deal.
Huge deal. He just
But when you were putting yourself on the line there, you could have gotten knocked out in front of everybody. You were willing to go all the way.
Yeah. Let me put it to you this way.
Come on, man. You got to love that.
Tito and I have boxed before.
Oh,
it wouldn't have been the first time Tito and I boxed.
Oh.
And
how's it usually go?
Not good for Tito.
What? Get out of here.
Tito didn't.
Not good for Tito. Don't kid yourself.
Tito didn't ask me to fight him in an MMA fight.
No.
Tito would kill me.
Well, yeah.
Well, I mean,
he'd murder me.
It's an MMA fight.
Tito would murder me in an MMA
boxing,
fight.
you're comfortable.
Tito asked to box me. He didn't ask to fight me in MMA. Tito would literally pull my head off and rip my spine out in an MMA fight.
But boxing is a different story.
Yeah. He asked to box me.
Dang.
And me and Tito, it wouldn't have been the first time we boxed.
How long have you boxed for?
I've been boxing since I was a kid.
Oh.
Were you scrapping on the streets of Boston? You were a feisty kid?
Well, I grew up...
You don't seem like an angry kid.
I grew up
yes,
here.
He does, and yes, he's
I grew up here. You know, it's not like I was... You know,